Welcome back to the Charlotte 49ers Dynasty. We are heading into Week 7 as we welcome the USF Bulls to the 704. We are coming off a magical, fantastic, crazy ending to the UAB game where we hit freshman Gary Singletary, who had dropped a few passes earlier in the game, in the back of the end zone with triple zeros to win the game. We will be one game away from the halfway point in Season 2 and have a chance to be #1 in our side of the division. Once we play this USF team, let's hope that we will maintain that #1 spot and head into the second half with high hopes to make the championship game. Looking here at the team stats, it does look like our two offenses are pretty much in line with each other. Our defenses also look pretty comparable. However, we have a strength in the rush defense and they have a strength in the pass defense. So we will have to try to get around that and get this running game going. Tails never fails, but they didn't pick tails. Therefore, we get to kick the ball. And that's a touchback. Jones able to come up and make that tackle right before the first down. With that blitz, we weren't unable to get to him, and he was able to pick up a first down. Woo! Big hit right there. Oh, Burton's not able to get him, but Stonehenge was able to come up and clean up the mess. Boykins in the run, and there we go, able to catch him behind. Bama coming up for the tackle for a 5-yard gain. Wayne Jones able to come up and stop him before the first down. Rush up the middle, and we were just quick enough to stop him before the first down. Holding him to a field goal would be great on this first drive. He did get it. We're going to try to start this game off with a screen, and Bird is unable to go anywhere. McCarron was unable to hit the corner, but was able to make it a little shorter distance to get that first down. Nice catch by Mack, first down. Nice dump off to Kennan. Unable to get much going, but again a 3rd and 8. Ooh, and unfortunately Gary Singletary was not able to bring that pass in. Tackle in the backfield by DJ Brown. Oh, Burton missed that tackle. Ursery coming up with a big hit, able to bring him down. Bohannon almost getting a first down, 3rd and inches. Quick pass to the tight end, first down. Wayne Jones coming up for a big hit, 3-yard gain. Tackle for loss by Burden. Tunnel screen sniffed out by the linebacker. They are going to be running another play. And 24-yard gain to end the first quarter. 3-0. We are still absolutely in this, but we have to make sure we stop Gary Bohannon and get something going on the ground to mitigate their pass defense. This is definitely not the type of game I was expecting. This team is 1-3, and we are on the up-and-coming track to try to get to that bowl game. Let's not let these Bulls come through and embarrass us on our home turf. Sack on that play. Jerry Bohannon went down because of that pressure up the middle. Dropping 8 back, we were unable to cover all of the zone, and that little tunnel screen was just able to go right underneath those zones and get into the end zone. We are now down 2 possessions. Get this stretch play going. Get to the outside, McCarron. There we go, there we go, there we go. Breaking a few tackles, first down. Single high coverage, pressure coming to the left. Just unable to get it to Clemens. Driving back, looking right. Nolan Rule coming through in the clutch. There we go. At least we're in the center of the field for this long field goal. Oh yeah, that's good. And that's a touchback. Pressure with Bryson Whitehead. Oh, nice tackle in the backfield. It was a screen. We sniffed it out. Burden again with a nice tackle. We're going to take a timeout with 1:52 left. Are you kidding me? They just split us. Winning the draw. It was just a straight run. Now we stop him. That is a sack on Bohannon, and he was able to get outside the pocket. If not for DJ Brown, he's probably running for a first down. He's having a huge game so far today. We're going to go ahead and call another timeout. 3rd and 9. Let's see if we can stop him this time. And we're not. Are you serious? Come on, fellas. This is embarrassing. We've gotten them to 2 3rd and longs and given them up both times. Nope. And they're going to challenge it. Oh, thank goodness. Maybe he did catch it.
The ruling on the field stands.
Yep, he caught it. That's frustrating. Nice little underneath the route to a wide receiver. Oh. And we gave up another touchdown. Going down 2 possessions. Again. Ideally, we score before halftime, get the ball back, and score again right after halftime. Ooh, that was almost picked off. Wow, that guy jumped up out of nowhere. I thought I lofted that enough. Brown again with another sack. 2nd sack of the day, 4th tackle already, and I believe they're all for loss. Burden coming up big with another tackle for loss. 3rd and goal. It looks like we are able to stop him as that was an overthrow. 4th and goal. Let's see if we can block this kick. And we can. Well, that is the end of the first half. That game got out of hand very quickly as it is 20-3 USF. We definitely have to get something going as we have 46 yards here in this first half. My mistake. I said we had 46 yards. With that sack, we are down to 39 yards. And that guy got off his block very quickly, and we lost another 3. There we go. Get something going, McTaggart. First down. Oh, no. Oh, thank goodness. Booth review. It's not going to matter because the ball did go out of bounds, but we were down before it came out. So it wasn't necessarily a fumble, but wouldn't have hurt us if it did, in fact, come out. Ballers protection out here. Let's see what we can do. McCarron unable to get the outside, but was able to pick up 5 yards. Double guards pulling to the left. Unable to get anything. Gain of 1, 3rd and 4. First down, Singletary. Good job, man. And we take a sack. Nolan Gruel again. Whoa, with a step back, able to get the first down. That a boy. That's the 2nd time he's been able to pull off a nice little step back for us. Let's see if the counter works. And it looks like it's going to if he can get to the out. Ah, not quite. Nope. Oh, and somehow we were able to fit that into Bryce Kinnan. Ooh, I thought that was going to be knocked down or worse, intercepted, but that was a touchdown. James Foster got lucky there, buddy. You got lucky. Woo! We now cut the deficit in half. We do still have a lot of work to go, but there is plenty of time for us to get this done. And that's a touchback. Holy cow. 3 sacks. Wow. Ty Clausen coming through with the sack. It was supposed to be a screen, but we were able to sniff it out just in time. Nice short pump. We're going to have great field position. We're starting on their half of the 50. So let's go ahead and punch this in and get this to within a 1-score game. McCarron, 22 yards gain. Look at that block. That's why we have that fullback, baby. And we got McTaggart again. Breaks a tackle inside the 5. First and goal. Up the middle of McCarron. Touchdown, Niners. We are able to pull this to within a 1-score game. And that's a touchback. This game track is showing nothing but sacks by DJ Brown and Ty Clausen. Their offensive line is having fits, and we are happy to be giving them those fits. Let's get some more pressure as we have collected 5 sacks in this game so far. Let's get some more, guys. That was my fault. I completely whiffed on that, but Wayne Jones was able to get the tackle. Gary Bohannon went down again, and DJ Brown was able to get his 4th sack of the game. I'm excited to see what this guy's future holds for us. This play will take us to the end of the 3rd as we are down only 3 right now. Let's see if we can stop them and get this lead back. This is going to be a good 4th quarter. Let's get up, Niner Nation. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? That's 3 touchdowns for Gary Bohannon. I was there too. I clicked on, I messed up, and it didn't animate how I needed it. Back to a 2-possession game. I'll be looking in the middle. Gary Singletary coming up with a nice catch for a first down. Nice catch, Clemens, in a little bit of traffic. First down. Over pursuit, make a move, and carry 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Let's see if we can run this option right. There we go. Woo! Foster with a nice little move. 9-yard gain, first down. Rule across the middle. Able to get to the outside, and oh, it wasn't enough. Hurry back to the line and see if we can get this on the second go. Thought we had movement. McCarron able to get it second try. Good job. 5 minutes left, down 10. Clemens, nice catch. And I don't know what happened there. 4th and goal. Coach wants to go for it, but we're going to take our 3 points. That's a touchback. Handy nor Ursery were able to bring Bohannon down, but he did go out of bounds, and I blitzed and completely whiffed. That's my fault. Nice sack again. Big hit. Let's see if we can get him off the field for this 3rd and 13. No surprise there. Running the clock down, and oh my, are you again? I messed up. That's all my fault. He was right there. We're gonna have to start using our timeouts. Second timeout, person properly tackled. Oh, that could have been an interception. Holy cow. They could be out of field goal range now. You're telling me there's a chance. No timeouts left, but we are forcing them to punt. We've come on strong the second half, but there's still 2 minutes and 41 seconds where we have to get in the end zone. No ifs, ands, buts about it. No excuses. There we go, Walters. Walters again. Wow, Walters again. 3 catches in a row. Probably give you a break. Oh, made sure we lofted that one. Nice 21-yard reception by Jake Clemens. With this much time left on the 21-yard line, we have a few decisions to make. Do we go in and score immediately, or do we milk this clock, score right when the clock hits 0, and take it to overtime? Oh, Singletary. 3rd and 10. Have to have this. Oh, 20-yard reception. Couldn't quite get into the end zone, but he has come up big for us. 4 catches on the day, and oh, just pushed out of bounds. We might see if that's going to be reviewed. And we're in. Siobhan McCarron, another touchdown on the year for him. 2nd touchdown of the day. Ooh, did we leave him too much time? Very excited crowd here in the 7:04. We have come back from a 17-point deficit to tie the game up with 1 minute and 32 seconds left. Let's hope we didn't give him too much time, as this Niner Nation is super excited. DJ Brown has 5 sacks on the game, and he is ready for more. Let's see if he can get them. That's a touchback. Valerian Agbar, you could have sealed the game right there. Screen! Jackson was out there. Valerian Agbar able to get him out of bounds. Oh, don't tell me I messed up. I messed up again. DJ Brown unable to get another sack, but Jalar Holly came through and cleaned up the mess for him. Bohannon was not going down to DJ Brown for a 6th time in this game. He almost got another sack. Oh my goodness. I didn't mess up that time. Bohannon with a quarterback draw up the middle, picked up a few yards, unable to pick up the 1st down, and it is going to be a punt. The clock is stopped. I didn't have any timeouts to call, so I'm not sure what happened, but if we can get something going, I mean, we're at the 30, we have 8 seconds left. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and run the ball and just run out this clock to get to overtime. Unless McCarron is going to be able to outrun somebody. Tails never fails again. We are going to go on defense to know what we have to do when we get the ball. Nice stop by Bryson Whitehead. Throw out of bounds, 3rd and 6. And of course, Stone Handy isn't able to bring him down by himself. Another running back, another broken tackle. Where, are you serious? Where did he even get so wide open? That's the tight end's 2nd touchdown of the game. Well, we know what we have to do. Nice catch by Gruhl underneath. 3rd and 4. Singletary is unable to come up with that very easy slant. 4th and 4. You got to have it. Jarris Mack able to catch that for a first down on that dig route. 1st and goal. Woo. Touchdown, Siobhan McCarron. The ball back and do it again. Give Singletary another chance, and he's able to come down with catch for a first down. Singletary was able to catch that through a lot of traffic. I was very nervous throwing that, but the freshman came down with it in the end zone. Touchdown, Niners. Let's jump back on defense, stop them, and win this game. And 7-yard gain by the running back on first down. That little bubble screen had everybody blocked. Perfect. Stonehandy with a big hit, bringing him down before he can pick up any more yardage. 3rd and 5. And Wayne Jones was stringing him along. Stonehandy was able to push him out of bounds. 4th and 2. If we get this stop, we win the game, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, we don't get the stop. Perfect. As we move into the 3rd overtime, we will have to go for 2 after we score. Big hit by Wayne Jones, but a little too late. Another tackle by Wayne Jones. Tackle in the backfield by a group of Niners, and we were able to stop him on 3rd down. Okay, there it is. We need a touchdown. That's it. Let's do this, guys. We can do this. McCarron fighting for a few yards up the middle. 2nd and 4. McCarron for a first down. We are at the 13-yard line. McCarron's fighting for another 9 yards, 3-yard line. Siobhan McCarron has won the game for us with his 4th rushing touchdown. We have come back from a 17-point deficit and a multitude of mistakes on my part on defense. To win this game is an ESPN Classic, and I am so excited for Niner Nation. We have had Siobhan McCarron with 4 touchdowns, over 100 yards on the ground, and multiple big plays. From DJ Brown, our defensive end, he had 5 sacks on this game. We had another few sacks from a few other individuals, Jalar Holly and Ty Clausen. But I tell you one thing, DJ Brown came up huge for us, and we're going to go over his stats here in just a second. First of all, we're going to start with James Foster, 22 for 38. He did throw an interception, was sacked twice, but he did score 2 touchdowns. McCarron, 120 yards on the day, 4 touchdowns, as we talked about before. He did break some tackles and had a huge 22-yard run to open up the second half. Nolan Gruhl came up huge for us with his 5 catches. I am almost for certain they were all on 3rd or 4th downs. Gary Singletary was a huge disappointment with 3 drops, along with Quentin Patton, who also had 2 drops himself. Those drops are going to come back to haunt us, so we cannot be putting those individuals in position to drop balls for us to lose us games. Roger Walters, who I refer to as Roy Walters throughout the game, came up with 3 big consecutive catches for us coming out of halftime, so I do want to see about getting him in the game a little more. He is a freshman, so he's going to have to learn. Clemens, Kennan, and McTaggart all come up with big catches themselves. None of them had any drops, as my tight ends do enjoy getting the ball, and they do love the fact that I am a tight end coach, so they aren't going to let me down. But they absolutely are going to give up a sack. Wayne Jones was all over the field today. He had 10 solo tackles from a safety position, and you know I do not like my safeties having anywhere close to the most tackles on the team. But if there's anyone on the team that I want to make tackles, it is this guy, because I know he's going to come up, make the tackles when we need them, and not let the guy go. As we talked about before, DJ Brown, sophomore DJ Brown at that, came up with 5 sacks today. He had 7 total tackles, and all of them were for loss. I am super excited about this guy. I think he's going to be able to wreak havoc for the next 3 years for us. Other guys who also got in on the fun included Michael Kelly, Jalar Holly, Ty Clausen, and Prince Bema. Some of them are younger, but a few of them are going to be leaving after this year. Their presence will be missed, but they are going to be making plays for us while they're here. Usually don't talk much about the kicker. However, he made a 49-yard field goal to get us on the board in the first quarter, and I think it's important that we keep that in mind, because that 49-yard field goal, if missed, would have been the difference in this game. After only mustering 39 yards in that first half, we came back with a vengeance and put up 350 yards in the second half. We were able to outgain them in the air, but they did get us by about 12 yards on the ground. We also did turn the ball over, which is unfortunate, but we were able to overcome that, get the ball back, not necessarily with turnovers on downs, but stopping them on fourth down, not when I take over the defense and let up a long pass. But I am excited to see that we are still doing very well with red zone touchdowns to field goals efficiencies, with 6 touchdowns and 1 field goal. And with that performance, we did get another recruit at the wide receiver position. We'll look over his stats in just a second. Russell Murphy, 6'2" star wide receiver from Virginia. Doesn't have great speed, doesn't have great agility, doesn't have exciting acceleration, but he can catch. He alone will have the 3rd best catching on this team. Ladies and gentlemen, we have both offensive and defensive nominations for the Player of the Week in the American Conference. Siobhan McCarron with his 120 yards and 4 touchdowns. And then, of course, DJ Brown, as we talked about, with 7 tackles, all of them for loss, and 5 sacks in that 47-44 overtime thriller victory over the USF Bulls. We're going to go ahead and knock out this bye in Week 8 as we prepare for East Carolina in Week 9. With the bye week behind us, we head into Week 9 as we're going to welcome the Pirates of East Carolina into the 704. They're going to make the 4-hour trip from Greenville to Charlotte, and we're going to hopefully send them packing with a loss. They are 2-5 on the season as we are coming off of another thrilling victory in overtime to be 4-2. We hope to get revenge on them as Keaton Mitchell ran all over us last year, and our rush defense does still seem to be an issue. Let's look forward to Week 9 and getting back into the win column, making it 4 in a row. We'll see you at the game. Go Niners!